Welcome back to a new tutorial. In this video we are going to talk about how we can handle imbalanced datasets. You can think an imbalanced dataset like one class is appearing more than the other one significantly. Let's start coding.
Okay, I'm in the Visual Studio Code interface. I'm going to close this welcome page. You can use any code editor that you want. And I'm going to create a notebook file like, let's say notebook, and it's going to be a Jupyter notebook. And I'm going to select my kernel here. And I'm going to create a code cell so we can directly start. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you 3 ways that you can use for handling imbalanced datasets. And an imbalanced dataset is one where the distribution of target classes is not uniform. For example, in a fraud detection task, maybe only 1% of transactions are fraudulent while 99% are not. If we just train a model on this data, it might always predict not fraud and still get 99% accuracy, which sounds good, but is totally misleading. So we are going to cover what imbalanced data looks like, why it breaks our models, and how to fix them with class weights, SMOTE, and random sampling methods. We will build multiple models, compare performances, and visualize. So we can directly start. At the first place, I'm going to do my imports. I will say import numpy as mp, import pandas as pd, import matplotlib.pyplot as plt, and import seaborn SNS for the first part. Next, I will say from scikit-learn.model-selection import train-test-split. From scikit-learn.linear-model import logistic regression. From scikit-learn.metrics import classification report with the confusion matrix. And for this video, I want to manage the randomness, so I'm going to say numpy random seed. And let's set 1. So if you set this to same thing, you are going to be having the same models, the same data I generate, and more. So let's start. Firstly, I will say X majority, and for that I created data creation codes for this video to be not too long, so I'm just going to use them. If you want to create a similar data for a thing like in this tutorial, you can just pause the video and write the same codes. So let me create both of them. In here we create 950 data points for the majority class, and for the minority class we are creating 50 data points. And also let me show you the X majority and the length of this array. It's going to be 950, and on the minority side we are going to have 50. Okay, so next we are going to combine them like in here, and we are going to set the Y like this. Okay, we have 10 features and 1000 data points right now. Now we are going to convert to data frame for visualizing what we have. I will say columns is going to be, and I'm going to make a copy paste on this side too, but for the others we are going to go hands-on coding. So we will say data frame pandas data frame X, and columns are going to be the columns we have. Next, data frame target is going to be Y. So let me call value counts on the target. Value counts here, we can see that 950 to 50. Also we can use like count plot. X will be target, data will be data frame, and here we can see our target like this. Great. Okay, now let's train a basic model directly for seeing what happens if we don't handle this class imbalance situation. X train, X test, Y train, and Y test. We will use train test split. Let's say data frame drop, target, and axis is going to be 1 on the column side, data frame target, and this is going to be our Y. And let's set the test size as 0.3. which means that 30% of the data is going to be on the testing set. And I'm going to initialize the logistic regression model like this. Now I will fit the model. Let's train it on X train with Y train. And now we can get predictions from this model, like model.predict. If we pass X test, it's going to make predictions. Let's store them like Y predictions. And now we are going to compare them with the actual Y test values in here. We can get our classification report like column like this, Y test and Y prediction. Here we have, actually let's use print. It's going to be prettier on that side. Here we have our classification report with accuracy and the values. And the thing that we are going to be looking is going to be the confusion matrix. So I will say confusion. Actually, before that, I'm going to make an extra import here because I want to use the display scikit-learn.matrix import. We are going to say confusion matrix display, and I'm going to call this in here. I think it's going to be better if it's going to be visual. From predictions, we will pass Y test and Y predictions, and we can give it a title like confusion matrix with no balancing, and I will use plt.show at the end of this. So here we have our predictions. As expected, the model is doing poorly on the minority class. Precision and recall for class 1 is very low. So we are going to fix this right now. Firstly, let's start with class weights. So I will say model weighted, and I will pass logistic regression, but this time I'm going to pass class weight is going to be balanced like this. So after making this, I'm going to train this model, fit X train with Y train. So let's make this run and let's get our predictions from this weighted model. Y predictions weighted is going to be model weighted predict, and I will say X test. So we can now use the same code in here. I'm just going to copy paste. It's going to be easier. I will pass Y predictions weighted in here this time. And it's with class weights this time. So let's see how this is going to look. So in here we can see that the predicted label 1 and the true label 1 increased to 7 and misprediction decreased to 4. The reverse of the scenario. And logistic regression has a class weight balanced option which automatically adjusts for class imbalance by penalizing the majority class more. So we have a better model for the less appearing class. So now let's handle the situation with SMOTE method. I will say from imbalanced learn .oversampling import SMOTE, and the long form of SMOTE is the synthetic minority oversampling technique. I will say SMOTE is going to be SMOTE like this. I'm going to initialize it. Next, I will say X resampled, Y resampled is going to be SMOTE fit resample X train with Y train. Next, I'm going to say pandas series. I will pass Y resampled. I want to check the new class balance, so I will say value counts. And here we can see that we have balanced classes in here. Now we can train our model. Model SMOTE is going to be logistic regression model SMOTE.fit. We are going to train with the X resampled and Y resampled, and we can get our predictions SMOTE model SMOTE.predict, X test. And we can just create the same thing. I'm going to copy this. I will pass Y prediction SMOTE, and I'm going to set with SMOTE like this. And here we can see that we have 7, 4, and the baseline model was 7 on the wrong side, 4 in the right side. So we improved our prediction accuracy for the less appearing class. So the next method is going to be undersampling the majority class. So I will say from imbalanced learn that undersampling import random undersampler, and in here I'm going to set something like this, and I'm going to initialize this like random undersampler. Next I will say x under, y under is going to be random undersampler fit resample. I will pass x train and y train. Again, we can see our class distribution right now like panda series, y under, and I'm going to say value counts like this. We can now use this for seeing how a model we are going to get. So model under logistic regression, and we are going to train this model like fit x under with y under. Next up, we are going to get predictions like y predictions under is going to be model under dot predict x test. And let's see our confusion matrix on this one. Here I will get this one, and we are going to change this to y predictions under. We are going to say with under sampling, and let's see our results. Now we have the best result 8 to 3 on the class 1. Great! This method randomly removes samples from the majority class to balance the dataset. It's simple, but it's risky. You lose a lot of data in here, but still it's a fast and it can be used sometimes. And on the SMOTE, I want to explain after doing the random undersampling. In a SMOTE method, what we do is, instead of copying minority samples, this generates synthetic ones by interpolating between existing samples. The SMOTE approach often works very well, especially for smaller datasets. So my advice is trying SMOTE and class weights at the first place. I always start with trying class weights for the imbalanced datasets. Okay, we tried class weights, SMOTE, and random undersampling, and we saw how each impacts the model performance. There's like no best solution. You need to experiment depending on the problem and dataset. You can try these methods and you can work with the best one that works for your dataset. Thanks for watching. Let's get to the outro.
Thanks for watching this tutorial. I'm sharing new video every week about data science on my channel. You can subscribe for more videos like this. Have a great day.